We are to plot each point on the rectangular coordinate system and label it with its coordinates. So this is the coordinate system that they're talking about. And so what it is basically two number lines. Okay, there's one going this way. That one is called the x-axis. And there's one running vertically. That one is called the y-axis. And x-axis is just like a normal number line. Positives are on the right, negatives are on the left. The y-axis, the positives go up and the negatives go down. Okay, so if you want to find a point on here, they have to give you two pieces of information. One to tell you where to go on the x-axis, left or right, and one to tell you where to go on the y-axis, up or down. Okay, in order to give you those two pieces of information, they write them in what are called coordinates, okay, or ordered pairs sometimes. And they always put the x-coordinate first and the y-coordinate second. So all of these over here, that's what they've given us. And they won't label it x and y, they expect that you know that. Okay, and so just remember they go alphabetically. So if we're supposed to graph or plot this point 1, 7, just remember x comes first, y comes second. And so go down here and start in the middle at 0, 0, also known as the origin. And we'll start with the x value. So it says to go over 1. So we find 1 on the x-axis. Now I'm not putting a point there yet, because we're also supposed to be going up 7. That's on the y-coordinate there. So we count up from here 7 places, and that's where our point is supposed to go. Okay, so it's over 1, up 7. That gives you that 1 point. And it said to label it, so we'll put that in there. Okay, the next one's a fraction. That's okay, you do it the same way. Negative 1.5, 0. So again, start at the origin. Negative 1.5, so we're going left. 1.5, so we're between negative 1 and negative 2, right there. And then the y-coordinate is 0. So that means we're not going up or down. We're going to stay on the x-axis and put our point right there. Okay, and we'll label it also. Negative 1.5, 0. Okay, we've got those two. Next one is negative 4, negative 2. So we start at the origin. The negative 4 is for the x, so we go left 4. Negative 2 means we're going down now, 2 places. So that point is right there. Negative 4, negative 2. All right, 0, 3. Now 0 is the first one. That means that we don't go left or right on the x-axis. We stay in the middle. But we do need to go up 3. So up 1, 2, 3 places right there. That's our point 0, 3. Next one is 2, negative 0.5. So we start at our origin. X-axis is 2, so we go right 2. And then we're supposed to go down because it's negative, but just 0.5. So we're between 0 and 1. We're right there. Okay, so that's 2, negative 0.5. All right, our next one is negative 7, 1. So we start at our origin. We need to be going left 7 and up 1 place. So right there, that's negative 7, 1. And 5, negative 5. So x-axis is 5, so I go right 5. And negative 5, so I'm going down 5. That's that point right there. And one more, 0, negative 4. So we're not going left or right. We're just going to go down 4. Right there. Okay, be careful with the ones that have zeros in them. They tend to end up in the wrong place. All of those, if you notice, are either on the x-axis or the y-axis, if there's a 0 in them, and they tend to get switched around. So just be careful. Remember, they go the same way. So the x comes first, the y comes second, and if there's a 0, that means you're not moving that direction. You're not moving in the x direction, or whichever one it is. Okay?